Our motivation here on earth, to show the very idea of our soul, which is moved by the soul of God. Rumi. So frequently we live our lives floating, getting by, attempting to discover solace and joy, doing what we have to do, getting things done without really thinking, losing all sense of direction in the busy work, making a cursory effort, becoming involved with our contemplations, losing all sense of direction in interruptions, attempting to adhere to something yet then returning to constant examples, managing one emergency after another, putting out flames and clearing up messes, managing tiredness and stress and despondency and nervousness, attempting to keep our heads above water, attempting to bring home the bacon, falling behind and getting overpowered, battling and not having any desire to confront our issues, getting buried in a pit of endless assignments, losing our days and weeks since they all mix together. This is the human condition, and it is lovely. However, what might it be want to live with reason? To have significance in the work that we do, and to structure our lives in view of that reason, and with the most important connections and exercises? What might it be want to live deliberately? To have aim to our activities, have a reason to drive us, to put all that we have into all that we do. The more we live intentionally and put forth a valiant effort in each and everything we do, the more significant our lives will be. We should investigate this thought of living deliberately. Getting clarity on your purpose. Not every person is strolling around saying, "That's right, I know precisely what my motivation is" throughout everyday life. Truth be told, the vast majority don't pose the inquiry, and on the off chance that they do, they probably won't accept there is such an incredible concept as reason. That is on the grounds that there isn't innately a reason in our lives, we need to make it. In the event that we don't, our activities feel floating and good for nothing. So how would we make sense of that reason? It's a matter of making a request, and afterward tuning in. At that point placing it vigorously. This merits doing, incidentally, regardless of whether you believe you have some thought of your motivation. We'll find a good pace in a minute, however this procedure resembles this. Begin posing a few inquiries request that opens us to pondering what is important to us. See the following area. This is tied in with opening to request and seeing what comes up. Begin tuning in. This is the part that numerous individuals skip. They may pose the inquiries however then not so much feel they're concocting significant answers. That is on the grounds that we need to tune in, peacefully in isolation. So go out in nature, and stroll peacefully, no music or digital broadcasts or book recordings. Or on the other hand sit peacefully. Pose the inquiries underneath. Tune into what comes up. Listen some more. Ask some more. It resembles having a discourse with God, or the universe, or your inward cognizance. Ask and tune in. Talk and see what turns out. Make a move to get lucidity. Numerous individuals wrongly think they need lucidity before they can place it without hesitation, yet that is really the invert of how it functions. You get a thought however no genuine clearness, at that point you give it a shot and perceive how it functions. Does it feel significant? Which parts of it alarm you? What do you have to change so as to get it going? You may find that it's not for you and you have to have a go at something different out. Or then again that something identified with your unique thought is in reality nearer to your motivation. It's an investigation, and through this investigation you begin to get some clearness. This is definitely not an erratic procedure, really. It's a progressing one, of getting increasingly more clearness. So regardless of whether you think you are entirely near your motivation, prop this procedure up. It may never end, I don't have the foggiest idea yet. The purpose inquiry. There's no correct method to do this procedure of request, but to move in the direction of the inquiries and the conceivable outcomes. A few inquiries to begin you all the while. What individuals have you helped in your work caused the work to feel more significant than expected? What individuals have issues that truly address your heart, that move you to need to help? What have you done in your life that felt generally important? It doesn't need to associate with work. What books have you perused, recordings watched, courses taken, that truly lit you up? When have you worked with individuals who truly lit you up? Who has motivated you the most? Who have you propelled? Once more, these are simply to kick you off. Pose inquiries like this that open you to feeling meaning, that open you to better approaches for seeing things. At that point, go out peacefully and tune in. Diary. Listen some more. Converse with yourself, or God, or the universe. At that point, hear yourself out, God or the universe. See what comes up. At that point, make a move. Living on purpose. When you have a little lucidity, you don't require without a doubt, you can make some move. Help one individual. Help another, at that point another. Expound on what you realized helping them. Make something for somebody. Give that creation to a couple of others. Dispatch something. Be a piece of something. Begin something new. Every day, ask what one thing you could do to live your motivation out. In the end, you begin to have a greater vision for what you can do with this reason. Challenge yourself to make it much greater. Presently, bring that vision into your everyday life. Bring your greater vision into littler strides until you have a deliberate assignment to do today. Structure your life so you are making the space for the reason. Carry practices to your life that assist you with working with the ongoing examples that impede deliberate work, designs like stalling, interruption, overcommitting, and so on. Structure your life to help this intentional work, reflection, eating, wellness, perusing to get you to the most clear, enlivened spot you can find a good pace. Do each and every movement the most perfectly awesome you can. This doesn't mean depleting yourself, however, doing everything with full goal and care, rather than half doing it the same number of us are inclined to doing. In the event that you can bring these 5 components into your life, you are living deliberately.